Yes lads, and welcome back to another match preview, and this time it is Atalanta versus Arsenal. Let's go straight to this. And of course, as per usual, let's discuss both teams' form going in this game, and let's start with Atalanta. And Atalanta have won 2 and lost 3, the 2 wins being against Fiorentina at home 3-2, away to Lech 4-0, and the 3 losses being against Inter away 4-0, away to Torino 2-1, and away to Real Madrid 2-0. And whereas Arsenal have won 4 and drawn 1, the 1 draw being against Brighton at home 1-1, and then the 4 wins being against Lyon at home 2-0, at home against Wolves 2-0, Aston Villa away 2-0, and the most recent result, which I'm really happy about, is the 1-0 away against Spurs. And with that being said, let's go straight into talking about the injury list for the game. Now, in terms of injuries, let's start off with Atalanta, and Atalanta have got injuries to the likes of Ben Godfrey. He's got a back injury and he'll be out till early October. Scamacca, he's got a cruciate ligament injury and he'll be out till early April. Jorginho Scalvini, I don't know how you pronounce that, but he's got a cruciate ligament injury. He'll be out till mid-February. Torlio, he's got a muscle injury. He'll be out for a few weeks, it says. And whereas Arsenal have got injuries to the likes of Zinchenko, he's got a calf injury and he'll be doubtful for this game. Saka, he's got a thigh injury. He will be doubtful, but again, I do expect him to come back. I don't think it was a major issue when he came off against Spurs. And then Tierney, he's got a thigh injury as well, and he'll be doubtful. Odegaard, he's still got an ankle injury. Moreno, he's got a shoulder injury. Calafiori, he's got a shin injury. And Tomiyasu having a knee injury, and he will be out till late September. And with that being said, let's go straight into talking about the predicted lineup for the game. So here is the predicted 11 for the game against Atalanta away in the Champions League. And one change has been made, and that is Declan Rice for Jorginho from that Spurs game, and we'll move on to that in a minute. But let's start off in goal. David Raya, very straightforward. Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber. I don't expect any of them spots to change unless Arteta does fancy some rotation for that Man City game that we've got on Sunday. So let's just say on that, but I do expect them to retain the same back 5. Then moving on to midfield, Rice and Partey. I do expect Rice to come back after, well, I mean, he's going to start against City, but he can play in the Champions League. But yeah, I expect him to come in for Jorginho. It's not like I don't like Jorginho, I just think Rice just gives you a different element in this team. And I mean, you've paid 100 million for him, so you expect him to start. And then as for the wingers, Saka and Martinelli. Martinelli has been disappointing recently, but again, I did watch that Spurs game and he was really good in terms of his defensive work, but not so much going forward. I mean, yeah, he could have scored as well against Spurs, but again, I'll let him off because he did do really well in the North London derby, especially defensively. Saka, again, I do expect him to start, even with that little injury he had. But again, I would like to see Sterling play out on the right just to give him a bit of rest. But again, who knows? Arteta is a hard man to predict when it comes to lineups. And then moving on to the front 2, Havertz and Trossard. Again, this is what we seen roughly against Spurs when we were defending. But yeah, to the injuries to like Simon Odegaard, I'd still expect this sort of lineup with Rice coming back in. And as for my score prediction, I'm going to go for 2-0 away win. And also leave in the comments down below, what do you think of the predicted 11? And what do you think should be changed ahead of this Atalanta game? It'll be interesting to know what do you think will happen and who do you think should come in. So there you have it. That's going to be the end of the match preview. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. And also subscribe if you are new. It really helps out the channel a lot. And I'll see you in the next video. See you later.